drives innovation. Diversity of perspectives, of backgrounds, diversity of industries, of fields, of cultures. If you can bring them together, you can drive new ideas. Let me give an example right away. We have this architect. His name is Mick Pierce. Receives a challenge one day to build the largest building in Harare, the capital of Zimbabwe. This is before the country became a complete basket case. But he had a particular challenge, and it was he couldn't use any air conditioning. Now this is an intriguing challenge because on occasion it gets hot in Zimbabwe. But he managed to do this by combining his field of expertise, architecture, with the field of termite ecology. And here's how it works. Termites build these mountains in the African savanna, and they need to keep an exact 87 degrees Fahrenheit inside of these mountains, and that's, for those of you around the rest of the, about 30 degrees Celsius, for those of you that come basically anywhere else except the United States. Now, how did he do that? Because the temperature on this savanna can drop to, say, 40 degrees at night and rise to over 100 degrees during the day. So the termites create vents around the base of the mountain, and then they redirect air breezes into these vents into a cool pool of mud. Then they circulate this air up, and by opening and closing vents constantly, they can regulate the temperature. Exactly. Mick Pierce looked at this and said, well, hold on, I can use the same principle for my building, which is what he did. He's the largest building there, uses no air conditioning, which saved them about $4 million right away just in equipment costs. And it uses about 90% less energy than any other building around it, with a standard temperature of about 71 degrees Fahrenheit. So, innovative?
Yes.
Why do you think Mick Pierce thought of this? Was it because he was an architect focusing exclusively on the field of architecture? No. And he wasn't a termite ecologist either. He combined ideas from these two fields. And when he did that, he broke new ground. And we can all do exactly that. I call what happens at these intersections the Medici effect. That's based on the Medici family who ruled the city of Florence in Italy about 500 years ago. And I acknowledge, freely acknowledge, that they did all kinds of things during their rule. You know, they poisoned people and they assassinated them. And I'm not recommending that as your MO. But there's been something else. They sponsored highly creative individuals from lots of separate disciplines. Architects, philosophers, sculptors, painters, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, from all over Europe, even as far away as from China, and they brought them to the city of Florence, where they were able to break down the boundaries between the different disciplines, between the different cultures, and ignite what became one of the most creative eras in Europe's history, the Renaissance. So this is not about the Renaissance. It's not even about the Medici family, but it is about the effect that they created and how you can create the exact same effect